Hello everyone, I'm here with DEC to a new beginning, I could say.
Yeah,
So, in this episode, we're not gonna talk about anything that you have seen before. We're gonna explain you our plan for the next few years, but you'll find
yeah,
some
basically.
stuff about it a bit later in this podcast. So, the thing is, we wanna change the format and how we do it. Wanna add something, or I would continue with this?
Just continue with it. Yeah, basically we just want to change the format because we saw it's not working.
Yeah. So, we saw that it's not working. We want to say that this is the new beginning. This is the most important episode from the Zens talks till now. The episodes that we recorded here now and posted, we're gonna get rebranded with some other title so it doesn't get confusing between the thing that we do now and the thing that we did before. Because before it was very chaotic,
It was a
when we saw
chaos
it.
basically.
Yeah,
It was random, really, really
it was too
random.
random, too random, and we saw that is not working. Not working. We didn't saw progress on it. We didn't have any continuous actions on it. We didn't have anything. It was
Basically,
just us.
things were not just not growing; they were like falling. Everything
Yeah.
was getting worse and worse. Like something
Instead
needed to
of
be
having a
changed.
progress, we had a regress. So we want to change it to a more stable format, to a more stable idea. That's why we think about it, because we saw the last episode, the one talking about the Dreamer story with X-Main and Alberto. We saw that it's not working. Something is not clicking with our work. So we want to change it to a one podcast per 2 weeks, so a bit more rare, because we cannot focus enough to do it the
Full
best way
potential, yeah.
while we pushing 2 episodes per week. One episode per week. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was thinking about the 2 weeks time span. So basically, we're gonna start a whole new thing. It's gonna be called Zen Talks as well. This is gonna be the episode 0, the introduction. Continuing this, we
I
should
wanna
change.
let the people know that we are done with the Romanian language content. First of all, this is needs to be in the introduction if people don't want to continue from here, but I suggest you still continue because it's important for you to understand what's happening from now on. But first of all, we're gonna do the whole thing in English. The whole it's gonna be like a story. Like episode 1 is gonna be continued in episode 2, and episode 2 in
Sold.
episode 3. You feel me? Like so on and so forth. And after this, I wanna let you know that it's really important to know that it's not gonna be childish. It's not gonna be about. It's not gonna be the funny type of content. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
this is not
funny.
gonna be the same it was before.
Yeah, yeah. It's not the same, but it's not the same purpose. We don't have the same purpose. Before we thought that only being funny and spontaneous and true and 100% really in front of the camera is all you need to blow up with this type of content. But we realized it's not working. Obviously, it's not working. You can see it. Just look back. It's not working. You feel me? So we are
So
changing it. We are making it more mature because we have the capacity to make it more mature. You feel me? We have some experience, we have some knowledge, so we want to make it better from all the to talking all the things like production subject, fluency, the baseline of the story, because it's gonna be like a story. And I'm gonna let Ciprian like introduce you into the concept basically.
yeah, so the thing that we think about doing, it's a 3 years plan. I mean, we have the plan already made because we thought of this idea after we saw how bad the story of the Dreamer video
Yeah,
was on the internet, was seen, and we couldn't interact with the people because there were not as much people as before.
They were not paying
Because
attention anymore because
if you
they
go
knew
back
it's
in,
chaotic.
yeah, if you go back to the first or second episodes, you can see much more interactions with the people
And the
on the live
activity
chat,
in
for
the
the
live
example,
chat.
because you can see the live chat again after the after it. And
The premiere is over, yeah.
so we right now are thinking of a long-term thing. We're gonna do a long-term thing. We're not gonna rush for fast results because that's what we did before. We were rushing to get fast results. So we're not gonna do this. We're gonna build something up.
This is the base. We wanna have a strong base so we can build over it. It's a new concept. We don't wanna rush it because, how Ciprian said already, we tried it. It's not working. It's not healthy. It's not a healthy way of growing, of doing things. We already build a strong base when it comes to music. Now we need to build a new strong base for this type of content, and we are willing to put all the work in that's needed. Feel me?
Yeah. So now I'm gonna get you through the big idea of the 3 years. In each year we have 3 big subjects. So the first year it's about clarity. That's how we titled it. It's about understanding and talking with you about what we saw that didn't work for us. It's gonna be,
And it's not only about business. It's not only about music.
no,
It's
it's
a
life in
whole
general.
thing. It's a whole love thing, like about thinking outside the box, about not being not being needed to sit into the frames that society
Yeah,
makes you think that you need to sit between. You feel me?
that's the big idea of the first year, what DEC just said. The first subject is what understanding what doesn't work. The second big subject, it's seeing our patterns, seeing how do we see our patterns, how did we realize that these were our patterns, this is what happens, everything.
The mistakes that you keep doing without, like, you
Yeah,
basically realize it somehow, but you keep doing it again and again and again for some reason. This is what we're gonna analyze in this first part of the journey, basically. Feel me?
and then in the third subject of the first year, it's gonna be our story and how do we think is the best to put your life in order. Not as in order in the music industry or in business or in anything. Is the order of life as in life, as life goes.
But we're keeping our experience as a heartbeat of this concept. It's not gonna be
Yeah,
egocentric like it was until now, talking straight about how something happened or how we do some things. No, we're gonna transpose every little experience that we have into some lessons that we can share with you, with the whole world. This is why we're doing it only in English, so everybody can understand it. This is why we
yeah.
dropped the Romanian language thing.
And then there comes the second year. Here things start to get a bit more serious and deep than in the first year. In the first year is the experience that we already have more than in the second year, because that's the thing with this new thing we are doing. We're gonna learn while doing it, and learn and learn and learn
We
before saying
basically,
things.
yeah, we
We're gonna
basically
inform
gonna
ourselves, we're gonna gather experience.
we're gonna
That's
basically
that's what we
take
can
you
say
through
now.
the journey. You're gonna go through a journey of learning together with us. Like, now we know some things that we're gonna talk about in the first year, but we're gonna have a lot of projects during this year besides this podcast. You feel me? We're gonna
We're gonna meet a lot of
accumulate
people. We're
knowledge,
gonna
new knowledge.
gonna have a lot of new things that would gonna happen to us in the first year. And then we get to the second year that is called change. The change means for us in the first subject the real decisions that we take, and how do we think before taking the big decisions. Not the same as it was when we talked about the big decision about opening the studio
It's about
in the
how
second
you can
episode.
how you can make, because everybody is different. We're gonna talk about how to build your own thought process before that you need to do before taking a big decision. We're gonna talk about how to know when a big decision needs to be made, like when you need to take your time to think about it, and when you need to take the opportunity fast to not lose it. It's gonna be a whole, well, a very
Yeah, we're gonna
very
talk
very
about a
interesting
lot
thing.
of
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't want to give you
It's gonna
spoilers.
be,
I don't want to give you
yeah,
spoilers. This is why I'm talking,
yeah.
and then I realized, nah, I don't want to give the spoiler. You feel me?
The real decisions part would be probably talking about why, how to take real decisions, when are real and big decisions,
Need to be
everything
made.
that is behind it, and everything that we experienced, and everything that we informed about. Because we're gonna inform, we're gonna read, we're gonna do everything that we need before doing a
Yeah,
podcast
we
about
wanna do it.
things.
We wanna do it 100% the way it needs to be done. We don't wanna talk about some very deep things without being informed about the subject. We're gonna do our reading, we're gonna learn together with you. I told you, this is the whole concept. It's a very deep and mature podcast in which we learn together with you. We are getting some new knowledge and we are giving it to you, we are teaching it to you. But not in, you don't think about it like uh, a real teaching stuff in which I'll tell you, yeah, take this, do this, do this.
Yeah,
I'm going,
and
we,
then at the
yeah,
end you
yeah.
have a test.
And then, yeah, at the end, like ABC test, just choose the correct answer, feel me? No, no, no.
So
It's
it's not gonna be
something,
like this. It's
so
gonna
you,
be,
yeah, yeah, so you're able to take the information and adapt it to your own experience, to your own needs. This is what you're trying to do.
yeah, we're gonna talk about what we inform, what we read about. We're gonna talk about everything, and on the top of this, all the information that we would gather would be our own experience about the subject.
Exactly,
So we can keep it
exactly.
as real as possible while informing people about stuff. Then the second big subject in the second year is discipline. How to be, how to use, not how to use, how to be
How to
disciplined.
be consistent, basically,
Yeah,
because it's not only about being motivated or talented, and this is a very already talked through subject, but we're gonna do it from a different angle. We don't want to say things that people already said. We don't want to make things that people already made and things like this. We're gonna learn it, we're gonna read some things about it, we're gonna make our research about it, and we're gonna attack the subject from a different angle so you can see a different angle. This is very important, to see different angles so you can make your own opinion at the end of the day, because if everybody's spreading out the same information in the same way, at the end of the day you just have the same thing from three different persons. You feel me? We want to be the new angle of we
yeah,
want
we
to
wanna,
help you see things from another perspective.
we wanna let something behind with this podcast. To have something, not for people to know us as they did this, they did that, but to know that we left something that can help people. It's important to people, it's important to us as well.
Yeah,
Something
it's
that
really
will make you
important to us.
grow. And the third subject of the second year is relationships, boundaries, and responsibility. This is something we want to talk about. Relationships, not only in the sense of boyfriend, girlfriend,
Of romantic
love.
things, yeah.
We're gonna talk about it as in life, friends, relationships, business relationships, everything that we went through and we will have been gone through in
In the future,
a year and something
yeah.
from now. in more than a year and a half from the first episode that we're gonna post on this new thing.
That's gonna drop in
And
2 weeks from now.
yeah, and then here comes the third year, that is stability. Here we have no experience to talk about it.
Here we basically hope that everything that we're gonna do in this 2 year time span is gonna get us to a point where we have a certain type of stability, so we can teach
Yeah.
you about
So we
how
have
to
the
be stable.
experience behind it, not just read everything that we can find about it and tell it to you, because we wanna have our own experience about it. So we are not some types of gurus online
Yeah,
about
basically.
these things. Because in the third year, the first big subject is how does a well-structured life look like, which is something that we don't have. Me personally, I don't have.
Yeah, me neither, man.
DEC doesn't have.
This is exactly
So
what I've told you. We are learning together with you. Right now, we're gonna teach you and talk about things that we already know. Because we did a lot of things until this point in life. Even if it's like hard to believe or things like this, just if you make a little bit of research, of objective research, you're gonna see that we've done some things, we've gone through some things already, we have some experience that we wanna share with you. The future years are based on our future experiences that we're gonna gather and of what we're gonna learn in this future time span.
Yeah. So the next thing that we're gonna talk in the third year, it's work balance and rhythm. Not the rhythm is not in the sense of music as well, because I feel like I wanna make this clear. Work balance and rhythm in the third year, it's about how do we balance the work with our life, what's the rhythm we're gonna work in, how fast, how slow, what is the best way to do it, as we saw in the prior years. So the prior years being the next 2 years from now, and the 2 years that are before us in this journey with the Zens.
Right, and
This is where we're gonna talk from experience.
we wanna make Zens be Zens. Not only when it comes to Zens music studio. Yeah, we're doing music. We're gonna keep doing music forever. Like this is not.
Yeah,
this is not.
that's the base idea.
Yeah.
There's nothing that
This
is
is
gonna
the
change.
heartbeat. This is the baseline of Zens music studio. The music. We're gonna come with some projects. I'm thinking about it. Coming with some healing frequencies projects with some chilling instrumentals, not in the mean of Zen's grooves, like not that type of chill, like healing frequencies type of vibe. I'm thinking about it. We wanna make Zen's a whole experience, a whole learning experience, a whole feel good, feel balanced, feel good with yourself, a whole spiritual and feel good concept. Oh, we want to make it big. We don't want to put ourselves some limits. We don't want to get stuck in some limits. Feel me?
Yeah, basically, we want to go through everything, build something, a big base, and then just expand over the base
all
we have.
directions. In all directions.
Any direction we can go. That's why we started by building a base with the music. After we saw that we have some type of base in the music industry, we wanted to go over and do the podcast, build a big base here as well, so we have it. And
right
then
now we
don't know what next project we're gonna start, so
yeah.
Just stay tuned.
Just stay tuned. It's gonna be crazy. I mean, I promise you, it's gonna be interesting. I can promise you that.
The third and final subject of our big project with this is gonna be no more chaos, no more
chaos
running.
Yeah,
it's a hard word for me. Always was.
The Balkanic accent one.
Yeah, so that's the thing it's gonna be about, because right now everything is very chaotic. I'm
So
gonna let you say this word.
so it's not gonna be chaos basically at the end of the day.
Yeah, because right now, except of this word that I cannot pronounce yet, uh, we run around very much. And not run around in the sense of, yeah, I go in the car, I go there, I go there, I go there, I go there.
Yeah, we did
We
this,
run,
but we are not talking
yeah,
about this.
yeah. We run around in the sense of, okay, we do this, we do this, we do this, we do this, without any thinking too much about it. We just do it, which is for now didn't it wasn't a problem till now, till we saw it on the podcast, because in this running style that we had, it got never solo made, light up the calm, because that's a freestyle as well.
Yeah.
Those came from this, but this is very good in the artistic area, in the freestyles, in the everything
But
that's
even
artistic.
when it comes to the creative process, I've told you the new album is not gonna be. Everything is
Yeah,
turning more mature basically. Everything is
yeah,
going. We are growing. We want our business and our image, our Zens. We are Zens, and we are growing. We want Zens to grow together with us and together with you basically, because it's impossible to do it without you, man.
yeah, yeah.
We are not hiding this.
And
We are
that's
not
why
pretending not to be like
that's why we wanna have a positive thing, positive as in helping people
I said it
with
before,
things.
I'm telling it again. The biggest mistake on the internet is being a bad influence. We are willing to be a positive influence when it comes to any area. This is what we're trying to do.
But we don't wanna. I mean, we don't wanna stop making the funny things. We wanna do the Zen stocks as a major and important thing to do, and the rest of them that we're gonna rebrand in some other way. We're gonna post 1 2 a month. We're gonna see how
If you
it
wanna
goes.
see, if you want like,
Yeah,
if you wanna see it, basically, we don't wanna crowd ourselves with unnecessary things. So we are not gonna do it if you don't wanna see it. If you wanna see it, just type it in the comment section. It's that easy. We're gonna see it. We interact with you every day, so just type it there. We're gonna do it if you want it. If not, we're gonna stick to the plan with every 2 week an episode, keeping to the storyline. Oh yeah. Very important.
so basically,
Uh,
yeah, say.
if you wanna understand the whole thing, watch the next episode. I think I've said it
Yeah,
before,
you
but
should. Yeah, you should start with the beginning. So you start here, and then try watching them as much as you can, so you can understand the direction we are going in. Because they would be not right now, like right now. We would say bye at the end, but the subject would continue in the next
in
episode.
the next episode, we're gonna make anyway. We're gonna make a short introduction in which we're gonna explain what we are talking about,
Yeah,
and we're
but
gonna
it's
make
gonna
some
be very very
sections so you
connected
can
to the
jump.
previous.
Yeah, and we're gonna
Yeah,
make some sections so you can jump to a certain point of the subject if you wanna rewatch it and things like this. It's for
yeah,
you. I told you. We wanna make it easy
yeah.
for you.
We're gonna make it way better than it was till now. The thing is, so we explained the tweaks. Why 2 weeks? So we can go further away. I have a list that I made with what we should talk about, so we explain everything
Yeah,
the best we can. So we have the part of our list that is why is the best to join now, the right time to join now. And we just explain it that it is because every episode would be continuous, would have a lot of connections with the previous one.
exactly.
So if you start, this would be episode 0. This is how we're gonna call it, name it everywhere. Then there would be episode 1. From episode 1 till the first trimester of the year ends is gonna be everything related to everything. So the best is to watch them. The big
Especially when
subjects
it
that you
comes to
have
the seasons.
per
If you
first year.
wanna
Yeah,
understand a season, you need to watch it completely. We're
yeah,
gonna take care of the fact that the second season is not 100% connected with the first one, so you don't need to take the
yeah,
whole thing from the beginning if you don't want to.
yeah.
You mean?
So basically, that's the thing that we wanna say, and in our view, is the best to join now. You do as you wish, but that's
Because
the
it's
best,
free. I mean, it's
the best
free.
thing.
It's not a
Yeah,
cost selling thing. We're doing it for you and for us also, because I told you it's our journey together with your journey. We are sharing a journey online.
yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
and this is a very short episode. This is about all that we had to talk about in this episode.
doesn't need to be long. It's just
Yeah.
an informative thing. It's episode 0 right now.
So basically, I wanna do a rewind of the whole episode. We're gonna squeeze it in a very short period of time at the end. So basically, we're gonna do a new type of Zens talks. We're gonna make it across 3 years from now. We're gonna have an episode every 2 weeks. And it's gonna be more mature, more important, and much
More
more
deep
helpful than what we did till now.
and much more rich in information than it was until now.
Yeah. And it's gonna be way easier for you to interact with us as well, because we said it and I want to say it again, this is gonna be full in English. Every episode would be in English.
And every episode, this is one thing that we're gonna keep from the previous thing, from the previous way of doing it, because it's a good thing. If you have questions, ask them, and we're gonna answer it in the beginning of the next episode.
At the beginning of the next episode. Because we give you time as well to ask the questions,
and we
give us time to respond to them.
To respond with some good information, like taking the question, read about it, and then spreading some good information for me.
Right now we are filming, we were filming the podcast, so it was posted Friday night, and then by Monday or Tuesday we had to have the video edit filmed to go on the edit part for it. So we didn't really have time.
Yeah, we were basically rushing
to do a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Rushing it hard, like hardcore rushing.
Yeah. But this is part of our experience, and we have something to talk about.
We have the first thing we can talk about. Yeah, nah, it's not the first thing at all. But it's one more thing that we can talk about.
And you can see that we really talk from our experience, because the previous episodes are our experience.
Our experience, we have much more things that we've gone through, but very important, we're gonna mix our experience with things that we're gonna learn and read about, and
with a lot of information that we maybe know but don't have the full information about.
Exactly.
So that's about all. Do you want to add something at the end of this, or
it's time for us to make some research for the first episode. It's time for you to prepare yourself, because it's gonna be very interesting. I hope you're gonna like it. I am DEC. He was Ciprian from Zens Music Studio.
So
see you next time.
Stay tuned. Follow us. Bye.
Love and peace to everybody. Bye bye.